welcome back to our coverage of the Cork Summer Show, one of the last traditional county shows in Ireland. Fun for all the family, dog shows, live music, vintage car rallies, farrier competitions, you name it, it's here. Let's go over to Avril, who catches up with Paddy O'Donnell.
Paddy, how's Cork Summer Show going for you so far?
It's going good. At last, I done the National Grand Prix yesterday, 7-year-old was double clear, so today's payday.
How did you feel when you won the Premier Series in 2013?
I suppose that year that made me national champion, so it was a huge deal to me, and it's a day I will never forget. I know they're kind of cliche words, but it was a fantastic day and something I'll never forget.
Do you think you might have a repeat of that success on this horse?
Sure, I'd love to. It's what kind of dreams are made of. He only arrived to me 6 weeks ago, so maybe if we got earlier in the year and had a chance to, but I think it would be a little bit optimistic or ambitious to say that this year, but hopefully next year. It would be nice to get a result this year in the Premier Series, so some of the Premier Series, and then hopefully next year I would have a really nice horse.
Anne-Marie, what brings you here to Cork Summer Show?
Well, I'm from Cork, but I love to watch the Grand Prix horses in action. It's just magnificent, and we're so lucky to have them at our back door, you know, so it's great.
Enjoying yourself so far?
Yeah, it's a great day, beautiful weather, perfect.
Have you been watching any of the other classes besides the Grand Prix? There's pony classes and everything, aren't there?
Yeah, I have some friends competing in the pony classes, so it's great fun to watch them as well.
Back to the jumping action we go, and we have a Vincent Byrne riding Coherty. At this stage the riders have figured out how to get their clear rounds. The going is holding up really well. Cork Showgrounds, they are dedicated showgrounds. Like quite a few of the venues around the country who jump on grass, they are normally, when they're not jumping, they've got cattle grazing them, or they're for hay. Double hasn't caused any problems today so far. A few horses coming down to the Botanica parallel number 5, being drifting out left-handed. Some riders coming up from there, the 8 stride or 9 stride pattern, depending on their drift. Now left-handed. Just a little steady and check into that. Horses don't see that really till they come around the corner. To the combination. It's always a fantastic shot head on, near enough. We see the horses really superb technique in front. Coming home, coming clear. Certainly is going to be a packed jump off round. Coming to the last. Could be, is it a commentator's curse? No, it's not. Clear all the way, 82.24.
Ger, who are you riding today?
In the Premier Series, I have Ardrat Steen and Rafiki. And then I have a 7-year-old Scooby as our man. He was 5th yesterday. I also have Colebrook Tigger. He won his class yesterday. My good horse is back, Kelswater Crimson. He was double clear in the 130 today, so we're aiming him to jump the Premier in Balmoral.
We had a bit of rain here yesterday. How do you feel the ground is today?
Ground's perfect today. It was a bit slippy yesterday, but it's in great condition today.
Now here's the man himself, Gerard Clark, in the saddle with Ardrat Steen. This is quite a strong-minded horse, likes to really lock and go at the fences. That's it, a little backward back to the parallel, gets in a bit deep, takes the front bar down. 5 strides up to Ger has thought the wiser of carrying on to fence 2. It's only a 5-stride distance. If you get that slightly wrong, you run the risk of taking the upright with you as well. Represents. He's recovered. Gerard almost shaking his head. He's not quite happy with what's going on underneath him. Come to the double. It'll backward in, gets up in the air a bit high. Gosh. No, Jared knows it's not quite working. He decides to retire. On we go to Captain Jeff Curran, and he's riding for the Minister of Defence. He's riding Mullabane. This one quite unusually marked, you can see by his eyes. It's all natural. Jeff is a superb rider. Has evented at a very high level, in fact, around badminton. Just there, I think it was last year. The true sign of a good rider, can adapt to all the disciplines. Come to the last. Will he feature now in the jump-off round today? Balances for the last. Yes, he does. Another clear round. 81.81 for Captain Jeff Curran. Now, John McLaughlin rides Java's Wild Child. 5th at Omagh, with just one fence down in the jump-off round. Without that fence down, he would have been higher up the rankings for sure. 2nd or 3rd, I think. So wouldn't have caught the winner. Java's Wild Child certainly living up to his name. Very strong-minded horse. Lovely and tidy through the double. Sneaky little flying change, and changes again. It doesn't break rhythm though. And in fact, John carries on and has a clear round on Java's Wild Child. Clear all the way, 77.67. As we move on now to Avril, and she has a chat with Nicola Fitzgibbon.
Tell us about how your horses went last week.
I had a great week last week. This horse, Poker, won the 140 National Grand Prix up in Omagh. I also won the 130 class up there with Dermot Ford's West End Ruby. She's a lovely Irish sport horse mare that I've just gotten in the last couple of months. Also managed to qualify Castleforbes Tina for the RDS finally in the 7 and 8s. And I won the Leinster Tour class on Sunday with Castleforbes Paddington. So.
And how do you fancy your chances today?
Well, I never like to say, but usually he's very consistent, so fingers crossed that he is today.
Very best of luck, Nikki.
Thanks a million.
Fingers crossed indeed, Nicola here's hoping. Nicola riding Poker Day Dam, owned by Lady Georgina Forbes. Lady Georgina previously had Jessica Curtin as her main rider, and Little Robert too. That's living a bit dangerous, Nicola. Focus of Poker Day Dam, ears pricked, looking forward. Just getting a little headstrong though, coming down the rated distance. Just got a bit of head tossing. In fact, Nicola unfortunately has the last part of the combination down for 4 faults and 77.10.
Damien, you're having a good show so far.
Yeah, not too bad. I won the 7-year-old HSI qualifier yesterday. Louis Royale, Louis Royale. And my other 5-year-old, Jeffrey, was double clear this morning in the 5-year-olds. 7-year-olds just didn't fully go according to plan. And one of my other horses, Tell, is just coming up to 140 level, jumped clear in 4 yesterday to be 10th. So I've Tabby today in the Premier, so hopefully it goes all right.
Well, as a commentator, it's great to have a horse with a simple name like Tabby, instead of these multisyllabic, long-winded names. Now, this one by Captain Clover, out of a cruising mare. Certainly up for the job. Damien, as I said, a busy man to show, always has a truck full. Jumping from ring to ring, 4 rings, look at that kick off the ground. At fence 5, the Botanica parallel. Oh, unfortunately the back bar of the parallel on the floor for 4 faults. So carrying 4. Now, a quick 4 could get him into the jump off. Oh, we've had a fair tally of clear rounds, drifting down the combination to the right. Yeah, comes the last line. Chips in a little deep. Brings him back. No, but not back quick enough. 2 fences on the floor, carrying 8 faults to the last. And in fact, that keeps Damien out of the jump-off competition. Now, on to a section with some quick-fire questions for the riders from Avril.
Who was your favourite rider as a child?
Probably John Whittaker.
Francis Connors. I suppose the biggest influence would have been Paul Dara.
Paul Dara.
Connorsville.
What's your favourite career moment so far?
Oh gosh, probably Balmoral, second in the 3-star.
Probably the first year I won the Premier League in Omagh. That was like, it was a shock.
Tough question.
That's because there's been so many.
Police on St Dublin. Probably I won a class in Spruce Meadows, which was very good. Being on a winning Nations Cup team too was probably one of the biggest one.
If you could steal any horse on the international circuit, which would it be?
If I could steal it. It's a hard question.
Ooh, that's a tough question as well.
I really like Haileybury Cruise, but I'm not sure I'd be fit to ride him.
Probably Bertram's horse.
Which one, Molly or Romano?
Malone. Molly Malone.
I actually don't know which one I'd pick.
Join us after the break, where we continue with the action from the Cork Summer Show.